ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, these are some wrestlers that WWE should definitely push. So this video is brought to you guys by SeatGeek. So you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world. It doesn't have to be a wrestling show. If you're just looking for tickets for a show, get them on SeatGeek. Use code Hodge, that's just my last name, at checkout, and you actually get $20 off your tickets. Now this is for first time orders only, so if you made an order through SeatGeek before, just make sure you make like a new account, like a new email or something, and you can still use the code Hodge. Saves $20 off any ticket for any event in the entire world when you get your tickets through SeatGeek. Just use my last name at checkout. So it's been a while since I've done like a discussion video, but I thought it was about time. Let's talk about some wrestlers that WWE should probably be pushing if they have any sense at all within the booking department. But now, the booking department's a little bit different than the last year when I made this video. Last year when I made this video, I guess Vince McMahon was still running everything, and Vince McMahon was making the decisions. Everyone was frustrated. McMahon, the guy's out of touch, get him out of there, let Triple H do it. Now we're in a totally different thing now. WWE has since been sold. It's being run creatively by Triple H, so it is a totally different system now, and I believe things are a lot better than they were last year. But nonetheless, here's 5 people I think that WWE should give a shot, give them a push. Doesn't mean they have to be shot all the way up to the main event and be giving the championship. Doesn't mean they have to win the championship. But at least give them a chance to show their stuff. You put them up in the main event, you put them up against challenge against, I don't know, Roman or Rollins or someone. Give them a shot here. They don't have to win the match, but at least give them a good shot to show what they've got. So let's go ahead and go down the list. So number 5, of course, is going to be, I'm going to start this with LA Knight, because LA Knight's kind of already getting the push. LA Knight's going to be the most over wrestler in the entire WWE right now. Like, the guy is, like, unexpectedly, he's doing everything himself. Like, the credit to himself. It's not like WWE, you're like, grabbing a guy and be like, okay, this is the guy now. We're going to make him the guy. We're going to build him up, come up with this character and everything like that. It wasn't like LA Knight. It was just LA Knight, just like pure talent, pure character, pure charisma that's kind of made him so much over. But basically, LA Knight has got his push. He had a match against Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. LA Knight, what's the next goal for him would be the question. Now, I'd say keep pushing the guy. Keep him in the main event. Keep going something. I mean, when he has the title shot and he loses it, you can't keep him just the same match going on over and over, but at least keep the guy upper mid-card, get him ready to go for a championship, maybe when it's draft season or whatever, get him against Rollins or something like that. LA Knight needs to be like a face going forward. I know he is like a bit of an older wrestler, like he's not one of these new fresh faces from like NXT. I mean, he kind of is, but he's not like someone they just signed who has no wrestling experience. LA Knight has been champion in a lot of different companies. He's been the face of a lot of different companies. He's been wrestling for a very long time. He's nowhere new. So they really got to do it like now, because the guy's career is not going to be super, super long, but he's still going to be the guy for the next like 5, maybe 10 years or something like that, but he's not going to be like the guy who's going to be there for decades. So the next guy I would love to see get a push is actually going to be Gunther. And some people are scratching their heads right now, being like, Brandon, he's already Intercontinental Champion. What more do you want? I want it all. I want it all the way to the top. I want Gunther to go up against Roman Reigns. I want to see that. I want to see that. I know Gunther's Intercontinental Champion, and I mean, Survivor Series, sure, they could do a champion versus champion thing, which is kind of like the theme they sometimes do. I really want to see Gunther, like, after this Intercontinental Championship reign is over, which it'll eventually end, even though it's like a record-breaking, wonderful reign right now, which I'm very much enjoying. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying the reign right now, but after this ends, I definitely want to see Gunther pushed up all the way up to the main event and actually go against Roman. I would love to see a match between Roman Reigns and Gunther on that level. Also, I mean, of course, Rollins, but I'd love to see a main title on Gunther. I mean, make him beat Rollins or something. I don't know, but yeah, this guy definitely is a personality of his own. He's got a style of his own. He's very unique, very entertaining, heavy hitter, heavyweight guy, and I would absolutely love to see him pushed all the way to the main event here sometime soon, but not too soon. Keep that reign going for a little while. All right, the next wrestler I would love to see get a push is going to be actually Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods from the New Day. Now, the New Day status is kind of like, I don't know, I wouldn't say up in the air. I would say probably New Day is something we're going to look back on, because I don't think, honestly, Big E will be wrestling anymore. I wouldn't wrestle anymore. If I was wrestling and all that, and I broke my neck, and then somehow I'm still able to function normally after breaking my neck, after having whatever Big E may have had done. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with his research too much, because this isn't a Big E topic. But honestly, I do not blame Big E one time if he doesn't want to wrestle against. If you want to break your neck and you're still able to function properly, you're able to freaking walk or even survive. Like, breaking your neck's a very serious thing. It can literally kill you, if not paralyze you. And Big E got very lucky from this, and I don't know if he's really wanting to wrestle again, because it would be something that would always be in the back of your mind every time you do like a flip bump or something like that. Being like, what if I land wrong, or what if something goes wrong, or what if someone puts too much spin on me, or not enough, or what the heck. But anyway, Big E status up in the air. New Day status up in the air. But with Xavier, Kofi, they can work as a tag team. They can do independent kind of things as single stars. And of course, Kofi's already had his singles run as an independent star, being the WWE champion. And I absolutely love to see Xavier Woods too, because Xavier Woods is the only member of the New Day little faction tag team thing that has not won the main title in the WWE, whatever it would be at the time, the WWE Championship, Universal Championship, whatever it may be. Xavier is really, really overdue for this. So he's actually a phenomenal wrestler. I would say one of the best wrestlers from the New Day. I mean, they're all great wrestlers, but Xavier has really shown his stuff when given the opportunity. But just why I look back at some matches, I don't remember what pay-per-view it was. I believe it was in some kind of structure. I don't remember if it was Elimination Chamber or Hell in a Cell or something. The guy was just going off, like killing everybody, and the whole match was going crazy. And I'm like, this guy is a freaking star. This guy's got to be champion. And I thought he was going to be champion before anyone in the New Day. But he's the last one who hasn't won the championship. The guy definitely needs a push. This guy has amazing potential, and he's proven that when given the chance. So just give this guy a chance. He doesn't have to win the championship first off. Just put him up there in the main event in a title picture, and he will show his stuff and show how great he really is. Xavier Woods is very talented. I'd love to see him have an actual push in the WWE sometime soon. All right, the next wrestler I would love to see get a push in the WWE is actually Montez Ford, of course, from the Street Profits. So this guy has shown his stuff, and this is a really outgoing. He's not hiding at all. He really... Every match he does, he tries to go over the top, on all out. He definitely puts everything on the line when he ever says a match, no matter what the match is. The guy's a phenomenal wrestler, and he's not hiding it anymore. He's showing it, and obviously this guy would be a great single star. But he is into kind of the tag team kind of thing. The tag team, when I don't want to say disbanded or anything, because New Day were able to have the tag team faction still going, with one being a main thing. But that was kind of a different thing. There was a 3. There were still like 2 that could go do the tag team thing. Well, one was the main champion. Like, it's kind of a weird kind of thing when there's 2. It's like, one's champion, one's like, oh my god, he's the champion, he's the best, he's the god of the tag team. And then you have the other guy and be like, it doesn't look good. Like, you don't want that. Like, you want them to both to look equal in the kind of tag team. So I think the tag team here might need to be broken up. I mean, you can always put the tag team back together, but have them like break up, wrestle each other. That's a good starter for a singles thing to push them in the singles competition, and then actually get Montez Ford to climb the ladder and get on up to the main event. I think is the best way to do it, honestly. And you can always have the tag team come back together. I mean, just look at like the Hardy Boys, for example. They were always able to break up and get back together, and it was all perfect and dandy and all that. But Montez Ford definitely has a lot of potential. He's very talented. This goes for pretty much everyone on this list, but he's extremely talented on the microphone. He's very talented inside the ring, of course, doing crazy stuff, flips, springboards, all kinds of crazy stuff. Montez Ford, I would absolutely love to see this guy get a push and actually show his stuff on the main stage of a matchup. All right, and this is going to be the last person we're going to be talking about. This is actually, I don't want to say the most one. I think that should get a push. I mean, LA Knight, of course, is the most over guy. They're kind of already doing that, and the rest, everyone kind of talks about. Let's talk about someone not a lot of people talk about. Maybe they do. I don't know. I'm going to be talking about, lastly here, we got Chad Gable. So Chad Gable is really, really talented. Okay, he's been always thrown in tag teams or lower of the card. He hasn't really had the spot to really show his stuff. But he does the best with what he's given. I mean, the whole Alpha Academy thing, just look at his work on, like, talking, just some microphone work or whatever. The guy's incredible. Of course, inside the ring, he's amazing. He's absolutely amazing inside the ring. He's one of the best wrestlers. He's a really small guy, which, of course, is always a very limiting factor inside of the world of wrestling. If you're, like, a shorter guy, I mean, Chad Gable is really muscular for his size, and I think Chad Gable is an excellent wrestler. He's great on the microphone. I don't see a single thing wrong with the guy. It's just, sometimes it's harder for powers that be to kind of see a smaller guy and want to push them. Like, LA Knight is like the perfect, guy. He's like really tall, he's really muscular, he's great, like phenomenal on the microphone. He's a total package. Chad Gable, he's a bit of a smaller size, great in the ring, great on the microphone. I think Chad Gable has a lot of potential. Chad Gable has definitely proved all that. He has all that. He can do all this. We're just going to give the guy an opportunity. I'd love to see him have like a upper mid-card kind of matchup, just a singles kind of thing. But of course, he's always stuck in his tag team. They're going to got that. Go back in the singles run. He was in the singles thing before. It just didn't work for him. They didn't have the perfect gimmick for him at the time. But hopefully they can come up with something for the future, because this guy is really talented and he has a lot of potential. It would be awful if they did not use this potential that they do have for a main event star for all these people, actually. All 5 of these people. But let me know in the comment section down below, guys. What do you guys think about my list? Anybody I missed that you guys would love to see get a push? Let me know in the comment section down below. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your one and only undisputed king of Vlogstyle, Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.